Okay, that didn't really happen. We didn't go that fast. But here's what did happen when Chevy gave me a car for Thanksgiving road trip. So he started off like every other road trip, bagged by the front door, and this time there's a difference. We're using the 2019 Silverado 4-wheel drive LT Trail Boss Crew, and this thing is so full of tech. Before we explore it, well, we gotta load up the car first. So just a quick shout out to my friends at Chevrolet. Thank you for letting me the car. You guys rock. Almost as much as this big massive truck does. So the first thing I would say is don't get a fright by this massive size. This car handles beautifully and very easy to drive. And before we get going, we have a family briefing in the car because everybody wants to connect their devices. Now, when you go on a long trip, you want to make sure you've got power to your various devices. This truck has no problem providing that. Lots of ample power, USB Type-C, normal USB port, and even a plug, which is actually pretty cool to have. If we look further in the car, you got things like auto stop, start, you got things like the parking sensors, as I say, plenty of tech. And in between the two front seats, you've got this massive cubby hole here to store, well, pretty much anything. But look at this, also a SD card reader, couple of USB port, and an auxiliary as well. On the top here, I thought this might have been a wireless charger. It isn't. Maybe future models might be able to have that incorporated as well. Let's quickly hook up to the back so we can see what the kids have got access to. Well, besides the AC, they've also got their own two types of USB ports, and as well as a cigarette lighter charger. Well, because nobody has cigarettes anymore. In the back, you've also got these hidden compartments, which are actually pretty cool and like really well positioned. And underneath the seat, plenty of space and a little bar so nothing slides to the front. Okay, let's get back in the front again. So this is Chevrolet's Infotainment 3 system. It's an 8-inch color touchscreen, and you can see it's got built-in Wi-Fi. This is very, very cool. It can handle up to 7 devices simultaneously. Simply hook up to the car's Wi-Fi hotspot, and you've got connected. So, mobile office, wherever you happen to be, yes please. Now you can see it actually takes Apple CarPlay as well as Android Auto. Now this is very cool because depending on your device, obviously you can connect, but it's also very important to note that it doesn't have built-in mapping GPS. So if you want to navigate from point A to B, you've got to use the OnStar to get turn-by-turn directions, or you've got to use the app, or of course the Apple CarPlay or the Android Auto. Reversing this baby is not a problem either because it's got great visibility on the rear camera and actually 3 different camera angles. If you're towing something, you can check the tow hitch as well, so really clever. When you step inside the vehicle, all of a sudden, somehow, they transform this massive beast of a looking truck into this regular family sedan. I mean, visibility is great all around, steering is so easy and so light, so much tech and gadgets in this car to make your drive that much simpler. So driving it seems to be, well, very straightforward, just like driving a regular car. So whilst this was the 4-wheel drive version, I didn't think that Chev would appreciate if I took it off-road, so we kind of stuck to the main roads at all times, and as you can see, absolutely smooth and a pleasure to drive. Even coming up here on the freeway, overtaking, really not an issue whatsoever. This thing just goes and goes and goes. Now, whilst I'm not a big spec person, this does have the 5.3 Ecotec 3 V8 engine with an 8-speed automatic, so really it's basically put your foot down and off you go. And then you find sites like this. This is called the Cadilac Ranch. It's just outside Amarillo, Texas, and you can get to spray paint some Cadillac stuck into the ground. Why? I have no idea. And the nice thing about being able to find new roads and exploring is that you get to find these really, really cool off the beaten path kind of sites, as well as this little spot, which is a very old diner, which is still functioning today, complete with jukebox and everything else. So overall, the Silverado, really amazing vehicle. All the technology inside the car is absolutely superb. Makes for an amazing family drive car. Even if you've never driven a truck before, absolutely worth it. So thank you, Chev, for making the Silverado available. Really cool. Link will be in the description below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like this kind of content, consider hitting the subscribe button, which is the face below here. Check out some of these other cool videos, and I'll see you guys on the next episode, because that's Tech Simple. Cheers for now.